live on KBTV.
On KBTV.
All the way live on KBTV.
All the way live on KBTV.
I am all the way live on KBTV.
Y estoy sintonizada a Carly TV.
Hello, everyone, and thank you so much for tuning in to Karly B TV. I'm Dr. Karlisha Booze. Welcome to Friday's entertainment segment with Roll with Royce and Gentleman George. And today we have some hot topics in entertainment. The first topic I want to talk to you guys about is John Wick, the new John Wick movie, John Wick Chapter 4. People are talking about how long it is. The movie is about 2 hours and 49 minutes, which is close to 3 hours. So they're like, man, sitting in the theater this long. What are your thoughts on that, you guys? Do you think it's worth it, George? Do you think it's worth it?
Absolutely. John Wick is a phenomenal series. I love all of it. I binge watch all the time. And the way I look at it is expensive as it is to go to the movies and as expensive as it is to eat the concessions, let me get my money's worth. 3 hours, yo, I could do that.
What are your thoughts, boys?
Absolutely. You know, the original cut was nearly 4 hours long. They shaved that down, but it's so much action and the visuals and the cast. Each cast gets his time to shine, right? But it's the quotes for me. You know, I love when he said, "Do I look civilized to you?" You know, so what was it? Malcolm X was 3 hours and 21 minutes. We sat through that. So, hey, I said, bring it on.
Okay.
And Malcolm X didn't have nearly the action that John Wick had.
Right. It had facts. Okay. John Wick.
So let me ask you guys a question. Would you steal John Wick's dog? It all started when somebody stole his dog. Would you steal his dog?
And his car. I wouldn't, because John Wick said, whoever it is, wherever they at, I'm killing them all. I ain't messing with none of his stuff.
As they say in the old days, it ain't worth it. It ain't worth
it.
Okay. So another thing, you guys, here in Macon, people are expecting to see Country Wayne. He's actually coming to Macon April 21st. Is his tour. It's called the Help Is on the Way tour. So, you know, what are you thinking about that turnout? I mean, he came before. He's come plenty of times. I've actually interviewed him, and he talked about how he's familiar with the area. This is like home already,
yeah,
right?
It's like home. I used to come down here, Out White Road. I had worked at a power company for about two years.
Okay. Yeah. So how are the vibes here in Macon?
Oh, the vibe like home. You feel what I'm saying? Macon, then the other counties beside the Twiggs County, all that. I know about it.
They love Country Wayne in Macon, Georgia. You know, he can come almost every other weekend and sell out each and every time because he does a phenomenal job, and he just connected with the local cats in the market to do his marketing. Shout out to Dre Day, always representing Country Wayne. But yeah, it's gonna be hot.
Okay. Yeah, it's like coming home for Country Wayne. You know, he's originally from not too many zip codes from Macon, and he pops up in Warner Robins. So, you know, I compare him to Keith Sweat. Macon just love Country Wayne. They love Keith Sweat. He could come back 2, 3, 4 times. Like you said, it's a good ticket sale.
Okay. Now, the last thing I want to talk about, a local celebrity in Macon, Mike Hoggerbrook, he actually passed away, you know, days ago. And so I want you guys just to talk about, you know, I know you guys have worked with him before. He's a very good entertainer, excuse me. And so, you know, I don't know if they're putting anything on for him in his, you know, memory, but, you know, just talk about some of the things that, you know, he's done here in the Middle Georgia area.
Well, we both know Mike. We both know him personally. Mike and my friendship goes back over 30-something years, but Mike was a top car salesman as well. So he had the gift of song, he had the gift of gab, and he's definitely going to be missed on the music scene. We had the opportunity to book Mike's band a couple of times. He opened up for the Middle Georgia Funk Festival with Charlie Wilson. What was that, back in 2011, George? But Mike was a real, you know, great type of guy. He's always had something funny to say. He's going to be sadly missed. I know if we were on the air, there'll be something we would do, a moment of silence. He has a video out there, Just My Imagination, a remake that he did.
Yeah, so Mike might have missed his calling because as great as he was at doing music, he was equally or better at being funny. Mike, he wasn't trying to be funny. He was just naturally a funny dude. I'd be on the phone with him and I'm just dying, like, and he's just having a regular conversation. And I don't think he was trying to be funny. He's just naturally funny. So he'll be greatly missed. I'll miss, having the conversation with him, negotiating a deal to book his band. That was always hilarious. Yeah, Big Mike, definitely. R.I.P.
Yeah. Our condolences to the Hagerbrook family too.
Okay. Well, all right, you guys, thank you so much for tuning in, or not tuning in, excuse me. I'm talking to the viewers and talking to y'all. Well, thank you so much for coming on Carly B TV and just, talking about these trending topics. And we look forward to hearing from you guys in May. So thank you.
Thank you for having me.
I'm Jeremy Rozier, owner of Rozier Restorations, Macon's premier home restoration specialist. We are restoring this 140-year-old home on Arlington Place back to its former glory. Just one of the countless projects we've completed, and we can do the same for your old home. From roofing and siding, windows and doors, kitchen and bath redesign to full plumbing and electrical, Rozier Restorations is a full-service, one-stop shop for historic homes restored right. Rozier Restorations, we bring history back to life.
Live on Carly B TV.
On Carly B TV.
All the way live on Carly B TV.
All the way live on Carly B TV.
I am all the way live on Carly B TV.
Y estoy sintonizada a Carly B TV.